Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. So it's Friday, headed to the gym, which means it's back and biceps today. So probably gonna hit 3 to 4 back exercises and then 1 to 2 bicep exercises, just depending on how my arms are feeling towards the end of it. But I'll bring the camera with me so you guys will see it. I think probably the biggest update since the last video is that I've decided to today's February 27th, so starting March 2nd, which is a Monday, I'm gonna do an 8-week, I'll say cut, because I do want to cut body weight, but kind of an 8-week challenge with myself to finally get on top of nutrition, to stay really consistent in the gym, which I've been consistent in the gym. It's just my nutrition has been a little bit all over the place, but always kind of had beginning of March in mind, but was hoping that over the last month or so that I'd be better about eating at maintenance so I could get kind of a good understanding of where that's at. But I've messed with macros and done macros for myself a bunch of times, so I have a pretty good idea. But the idea is going to be starting March 1st or 2nd, because it's a Monday, start on a Monday. I'm going to do an 8-week challenge and just fully commit to, again, my nutrition, my workout plan, filming all of it, and then getting ready for summer. So March sounds early, I know it's end of February, but if you start thinking about May getting towards the summer, you backtrack 8 weeks from that, that's the beginning of March. So getting started March. You'll probably see this video. When you see this video, I will have already started, I would imagine, I think, because these are going to lag a week behind. So you're a week behind, let's get going. But anyway, if you want to, that was lame. But anyway, if you guys want to do it with me, it's not like an official challenge or anything, but just kind of say, hey, let's commit to getting in incredible shape for the summer, and let's pick a nutrition plan, pick a workout plan, stick to it for 8 weeks, and see some incredible transformation. Because I've done it a bunch of times, guys. 8 weeks is plenty of time to make a huge difference. So that's my plan. Is I'm gonna get started next week. I've been sitting at I'm totally okay with my physique as it is, but just with summer in mind, and then also I just kind of feel like I need a little challenge right now. I'm gonna try to cut down and get to a maintainable lean physique that I really like. So it's been a long time since I've gotten pretty lean, not trying to do a show and going way past what is necessary. So it'll be fun to get lean and then kind of just try to stay there throughout the summer. But anyway, if you guys want to do it with me, you don't have to do exactly 8 weeks. You don't have to start at the same time as me. But if you kind of want to start thinking towards the summer, or you're just ready to make a change, I'm happy to help out with nutrition, workout plans, whatever it is. I'm going to be sharing a lot of mine, so you can kind of follow along and gauge with that. But especially nutrition's highly individual. But yeah, happy to help anybody out with that if you want it. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. I'm excited to get started. I've been kind of needing that, I think for as long as I can remember, maybe the last 7 years, I've either done some sort of 8-week challenge or a bodybuilding show. So I've always found it to be kind of a great stabilizer of my discipline, to have a non-negotiable of what I eat, non-negotiable of going to the gym, and then everything else kind of falls to place in my life with that for some reason. And that's what works for me. So I'm excited to kind of implement that again and see how it affects the other areas of my life too. But anyway, that's the plan. I'm rambling on, headed to the gym. I'll see you guys in there. So we started off with a chest-supported dumbbell row. So we do that by setting the bench at an incline, and then just what it sounds like. Taking 2 dumbbells. Honestly, I would say start lighter and work your way up, because I've done it heavier than I did it today, and I can do the motion, or what I think is the motion. But the good thing about recording my workouts is that I can go back and look at it later, and I realized that even though I kind of feel like I can do it, I'm not getting nearly enough range of motion, especially at the top of the rep. So went a little bit lighter today on those. So 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps each set on that. And then we moved on to a lat pull down. So my focus lately has just been really slow on the eccentric, and then on the bottom of the rep, I'm really trying to make sure my chest is up I'm not swaying. I almost kind of like mentally think of it the same way I would think of a pull up, so that I'm kind of using that as a reference when I'm doing the lat pull down. Um, anyway, that helps me. I don't know if that will make sense to anyone else, but just try maybe thinking that next time you try your lat pull down. But again, 4 sets of that. Next thing we did was a seated cable row. So I've done a lot of these single arm, and um, honestly, I'd probably prefer single arm just because, again, we've talked about my lat imbalance, but we did it just close grip today. So same thing. I can't remember if we did 3 or 4 sets, but 8 to 12 reps, making sure picking a weight that we can control. And yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory. And then the last back exercise we did was a single arm cable pullover. And again, doing single arm because of the lat imbalance, and also sometimes at the end of workouts I like going single arm, just because you end up going a little bit lighter because it's single arm, kind of tired towards the end of the workout. But that's what we ended back wise. And then we only did one bicep exercise. We did a straight bar cable row. Again, pretty self-explanatory there. So overall, good workout. I've been getting some better sleep lately, and I think I really felt that in the gym today. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to prioritize with the 8-week challenge in mind, is making sure I'm getting enough sleep going through that. But yeah, all in all, not a ton to recap on the day. It was a good day, good workout. And yeah, I'm excited now, kind of having, I think at first I didn't realize that the beginning of March was like this coming Monday. So I got to figure out at some point this weekend, probably going to the grocery store, picking up some food, since my diet is going to change pretty drastically from what it has been. But I'll maybe talk through, after I think through it a little bit more, exactly what my nutrition is going to look like. My workouts are probably going to stay the same. Still going to stick to that 5-3-1 throughout this 8 weeks, but my diet's going to change pretty drastically. And then maybe some more consistent cardio, but I don't think so. If I'm going to be running 3 times a week and playing a sport 1 time a week, that's really ends up being 4 days of cardio. So that will probably stay the same, but all in all, good day, and nothing really to recap other than that. So appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.